You know what I know. They say no power. I've done nothing. I just walked in. Check it out. Alright, it's a little loud in here. We're going to try and do this in a way that we can make sense. I've got a ground. I'm following the hot leg coming in. Alright, so the hot leg comes into this terminal, 120 volts. Runs across it, 120 volts. Switches off. It runs to the bottom side of the switch, 120 volts. We go to the top. That's 1.2, don't let it get you. Turn the switch on. Now we got 120 volts. From there, it runs up into this terminal block. 120 volts. It runs across this terminal block. Dead. That's where our problem is. In there is a fuse. That fuse is blown. Alright, new fuse installed. I have it powered off. But before I go turning it on, I'd rather not go tearing through fuses. I've got this on ground. I'm just testing the ground. Yeah, no, we're good. There's no short to ground. That runs to the transformer. No short to ground. Immediately, it blew that fuse again. Guarantee you. This is what I didn't want. Because now you're playing the game. Oh, it actually doesn't look like we did. Blow the other one. I was tempted to put a little popper in this. But these are 2 amp fuses, and the smallest little popper I have is 1. And when it comes to protecting electronic equipment, I don't want to mess around, burn out $700 controller. Stand by. So we didn't blow our fuse there. We tripped our GFCI outlet. So we got a short problem here. I'm going to keep this off. Fortunate for the GFCI. Save me from popping a fuse. Remember, I've got it off at the unit, so I'm going to reset this. Alright, I was incorrect about the switch. The switch is fine. What I did was, I unhooked both of the gear motors. There's one over here, one over there. I turned it on, it's still tripped. Then I unhooked these speed controls. It's still tripped, which that just leaves the thermostat. But if you look at it, you can kind of see the wires are sketch. So, let's see if I can't clean this up. We just don't have a short in there when the thermostat wakes up. It closes that circuit. All 3 of these wires were in one terminal there, and this was our power coming in. So, science, isolate the parts. Okay, look, it runs. Bad controller, or the wiring was sloppy. So we'll clean up the wiring first, see if that does it. I've got everything wired in like it was, and I got no lights there. So, over to the goodie bag. How much longer do you think this freezer is going to work? Yum. Boom, baby. New controller. I think you can hear it. Something loose in there, it's shot. But it wouldn't fire up. I was getting 24 volts to it, so I knew I had to change it.